Hey, majama. Wow. See that chick looks beautiful pale. Wow. Chick bila Peter.
Dan was very good at making compliments. He got that talent of making you believe in things that does not really exist. For the first time, my heart paused. I had to think, what if my love story has no chapters? What if this is the beginning? Since I was not so sure, I had to confirm. So what should I tell her? I was not good at starting conversation. Luckily enough, an idea came into my mind. Rogi was talented in matters of social life. I had to do consultation with him. Everybody knew he was the wisest among peers. His advice sounded the best. After a little motivational talk, I gathered some courage. You can make it, I told myself. And then there I was, deeply thinking. Little did I know that I lost my mind the moment I saw her. Tina was such a beautiful lady. I can't say that she was cute. I will belong to the world. Cute is an understatement. This girl was more than pretty. Her eyes made me believe in glitters. The nose was so well carved. At some point, I thought she doesn't do oxygen. Talk about the lips. The sweetest I have ever seen. The juiciest and the most attractive. The way she could bite her lower lip just drove me crazy. Damn it. It was so sexy. Just at a glance of her face, all I could see was the entire universe. Eyes, the stars, for they shine so bright. The smile was the moon. So cute, yet so attractive to stare at. It exposed the hidden treasures. The super hot dimples. All I could wish was that she smiles for me in my entire lifetime. Her face was the most famous. Her beauty was the talk in school. I could have called her the sun, only that the sun is a bit cooler. Tina was just super hot. Her curves reminded me of the arcs we used to draw in the mathematics. Her voice was so melodious. I wish I went to a musical school so that I understood her better. Have you ever heard of angels on earth? I thought she was sent to prophesy the birth of my feelings. Behold, you shall have yourself a feeling and you shall name it love. After numerous debates in my mind, courage won the argument. I took the walk of courage towards her. I could just shiver in each and every step I made towards her. My knees were becoming weaker and weaker. When I was close to her, I opened my mouth. Little did I know that my words went on a vacation. Nothing could come out of my mouth except the breath of fear. Even drivers sometimes take U-turn, and I did exactly the same. Just thinking about that little creature. It was Kim, my friend. I have never seen him that happy ever before.
Hey man, so guess what happened?
What is it? You look like you won the world.
Yeah man, so nilimitu dem pale mess shule na nikaminvite for dinner, but sasa gas yangu imedai.
You can call us, we cook, and then as we eat, I can excuse myself later. What do you think?
Sawa man, that's okay.
The deal was done. Our mother taught us how to cook. The room was full of aroma. Cleaning done to the fullest and everything was sparkling except me.
She's even calling. Let me go and pick her up. And then see it on my time.
Kim leaves to pick his angel, and soon they were back. Suddenly the room became too small for me. My appetite died. How could this happen? How could this really happen? How could Kim meet Tina before I do? The world was becoming too unfair. But I had to pretend that everything was fine.
This food seems sweet. Why is your friend not eating?
Maybe he has issues.
I faked the smile as I nodded. It was my first time to leave the house.
Excuse me, guys. I have to go. Like, hello.
Wait for me.
Someone
Also have to.
was not happy with it.
Si wait hapo malize chakula kwanza.
No, thank you.
Kim had no option but to join me to see her off. On our way back, I explained to him what happened. All he could do is to laugh at me. I felt so bad. I had convinced my head that I was not in love. If only tears could talk, then the speech would be endless. Whoever denied me the courage to talk blessed me with the ability to talk over the media. Kim gave me Tina's number and we had a deal.
So tufanyaje? Whoever gets the girl, then the girl is his.
Then give me that number. Funny though, but we call that brotherhood. That sounded nice, but Kim was a step ahead of me. I had to play wise to avoid the block.
Hi. Can I keep you waiting?
No, not at all. I'm willing to wait forever if that is what it means to be your friend.
But you're already my friend. Anyway, what do you have for me?
Alright, Tina. I have something to say to you.
Okay, go ahead. Oh, and by the way, my classmate told me that I don't have a class to
Are you willing to watch a movie with me as I explain to you what I had to say? What? Deep in my heart, I was very happy. The journey to my room was very short and I didn't know how we arrived. I had to crack a joke. Hi. Are you a magician? If not, how did you get here so quickly without me noticing?
Maybe you were staring at me. Say what you wanted to say.
I knew that this could be my only chance to express myself. Tina, I've been watching for some times now, and I have to confess, you the most beautiful so far. And if I was asked, I will give you a crown for that. Since the first time I set my eyes on you, I knew that there was something great behind your Royal Highness. I'm not flattering you because you made me believe in the so-called love at first sight. And guess what? Your presence in this room is rendering me speechless. Are you single? I knew the answer would be no. But to my disappointment,
Yes.
I have never said this before, but the pressure I was receiving from my brother was enough to motivate me. She was a bit scared, but this was too fast.
Is that rain?
Went outside to confirm. I knew my ancestors were on my side because she could not make it to the hostels. It was heavily raining. Poor girl child had to spend the night in my room. Even a saint could be tempted, so was I, to resist. I could feel her heartbeats. They were so consistent that I got assured that she's here to stay. She was silent. I had to console myself.
I have never felt this sick. Could you hold me closer?
The words were so sweet that I flavored mine too. You make my nerves sensitive, you know that? I can feel you in my nails, leave alone my hair. Freshen up, then join me in bed, okay? She nodded as she undressed towards the bathroom.
Will you join me?
That question blew my mind. I had to turn down the offer to hide my physiology. I'm not a physio. I will be preparing coffee and popcorns like they do in movies.
What is the name of this function? It is quite cool.
Alex, you like the place? I guess this is so far the best moment I've had since I joined MMU.
Your phone is ringing.
Trying to do it over, bring it back and rewind it. But all that glitters isn't gold, I was blind. Should've never give you my heart.
Hello.
Bro,
Poa.
kwa kosa iko collect assignment ya intermediate accounting.
It was Shakes, we call him the Empire. I knew I had an opportunity to brag about my success. Chill. As soon as he arrived, I gave him the papers.
Within nakuinviting drama night kesho. Fiti.
Sawa. Thank you, man. This dude was my favorite actor, so I couldn't miss. I had to buy tickets for me and Tina. The room was left for us two as soon as Shakes left. I still don't understand. My bed felt so comfortable that day. My blankets were massaging us. I guess King Solomon felt the same during his time. I switched off the light. Before I could even close my eyes, I felt this soft tissue of a body touching my lips. The only thing I had kissed in my lifetime was a pillow during my dreams. My hand could not resist. I had to hold someone so tight.
Shall we have a night prayer?
Yeah, sure.
Amen.
Amen. What a wonderful prayer. She made me believe that she is heaven sent. Something was telling me that she might be an angel. But where are the wings? I wondered. I like your body smell. Which perfume do you use? Are your clothes made from oil? You're pretty. Please let me hear yes.
I'm all yours.
You know, the beauty of my life began when I was born. I was told I had the loudest cry. I shed enough tears back then. The well of tears in my eyes is now dry. I wish I could see a drop after drop of it. I'm sure it will form a river, and the river shall be true love. I'm willing to be drawn in that river, if that is what it means to have you in my entire life. My job is to cherish you, be the cause of every smile you produce. Please give me a chance. I termed you as a queen, not because I was a fool to say so, but because my mother used to call me a king, and I knew I can't build a kingdom without you. Our kingdom will grow wide and full of beauties. Smiles will be our riches. Love will be our security. Care will be our strategy. Nothing will withstand us. Are you in? Well, I could feel a yes answer from afar. She was not strong to say a word.
From the moment you started talking to me, I was not normal anymore. I could feel butterflies in my stomach. You're tall, you're handsome. I really don't deserve. You make me feel special. Essential.
For the first time, I made a lady shed tears. I had never seen one being so emotional before. If it was only an Olympic thing, then I would be awarded a medal gold. In this race, love, I had no competition. Tina was my finish line and I managed to be the first. I felt so lucky. I didn't believe this. The yes, she said. Love was growing and I was becoming crazy over the night. After the long hours of sleeping, the morning came. I thought the sun came back with gifts for us. And I knew it was either jealous or it was still admiring the latest couple in town. We were reluctant to get out of bed. Who chooses diamonds over gold? The company was late. After a few activities, she was ready. I accompanied her to the school, but they were different agendas. I was Wi-Fi oriented, but she was class oriented. At the school roundabout, we parted our ways. They say the parrot is noisy. I felt like a parrot. I had to explain to the gang about the experience, more so to Kim. Every video in YouTube was pleasing, even the B.O.B. advertisement that day.
Wazito. Niaje. Fiti. Ochola. Kaka.
It was Fred. You may call him. Motto was thunder. His father is one of the toughest. So Fred was full of tricks on how to survive in his life. He gave me some useful tips. My story was like a pain in the ass. I needed to share the story, but I remember that I have failed the boy-child community. I spared myself the humiliation. Kim couldn't believe the overnight turn of events. It was a deal anyway. There was nothing to lose. Rina reminded me of the drama night. She was so eager to attend. It was the first time. Well, I guess. It was already late when the drama was over. I couldn't locate my keys. I was stranded in the hall looking for them. I had no place to go since everybody had left school except for the Wi-Fi base. Since I had no option, we sneaked in against the school rules. I knew the cactus didn't capture me. Like I said, I'm too dark for this. Tina's roommate was equally beautiful. Well, she had a sense of humor.
They meet Maggie. Maggie, that's my boyfriend.
Hello. Introduction was short and sweet. She held my hand to the bed and I felt sweet. Her bed was well made and all I could think of is lying there with my queen. At first, I thought that it could be a setup. Before I could realize, Tina borrowed some condoms from her roommate. Whoa, what kind of room is this? I was beginning to worry. Maggie was well known in the rooms, and especially in the boys' hostels. And her experiences were loud to everyone. She made Tina curious about the forbidden fruit. I knew if I had to fail this time, then someone else would perform my duties. I had no option. I could feel the kiss in my bone marrow. The way she unbuttoned my shirt made me suspect her. The touch of her skin was so smooth and tender. After a few minutes of romancing, I saw someone standing close to the bed. That was Maggie. And to my surprise, she was half naked. If she was not a sister to Vera, then she was a cousin to Huda.
Well, it's either I join you guys or I'll have to shout that you are raping us.
Sweat was running all over my body. Before I could say a word, she was already in bed with us. Tina could not believe this drama, but personally, I thought I was dreaming. I wanted to scream, but I remembered I was a victim there. My duty was to remain silent, for whatever I could say would be used against me in the office of the dean at school. Well, what kind of bad luck was this? The situation was getting out of hand. The more I tried to dress myself, the more I got undressed.
Please leave him for me. He's the one.
I lied. I was almost suffocating. I could barely catch my breath. The curvy curls were all over my body. It was a gold situation. I enjoyed at the time. I got annoyed. When?
How do you know my second name?
Wait, unajuana?
Mweni was my childhood friend. I remember holding her hand as we crossed the road to school. Our favorite game was hide and seek. When did you change your name?
I got baptized.
When? Why didn't you even say goodbye? I had given you my heart, you know? Remember the assignments we did together? The food we ate together? Ever since then I just can't love anyone like I did. Why did you have to do this, to be honest?
Okay, so don't worry, guys. I've had enough of this, and I'll be your instructor for today.
I could not believe it. Questions were running in my mind. What if I faint in the process? What if we get caught? What if this will be my first and the last? Curiosity overpowered my doubts, and I was ready for it.
Buddies, let's get started.
I looked confused. I didn't know whether to suck the upper or the lower lip. The left and the right book got me wondering. The two girls drove me crazy. Should I tap Maggie's gigantic booty or should I spank Tina's finance? I wondered. Everything was in plenty, until a point where Boychild had no strength to open his eyes. Now who will I choose? I asked myself. Am I in love with Tina? Yes. Maggie was my first love. Tina's character was perfect, but Maggie had got too ruined. Maggie was cute, but Tina was pretty. I kept wondering, I think I should choose Tina. This girl is perfect for me. Her image is all over my mind whenever I close my eyes. Her touch was so electronic, I could feel the protons in my veins. I think I'm a good conductor of electricity. If not, how did Tina manage to light my life? If she was a book, then I will read it page by page just to grasp every component of her beauty. If Tina was a job opportunity, then I will be the most qualified candidate.
Wake up, babe. Do you want me to bring you breakfast?